shall we? Because I think we'll let them come in when they come. So it's getting a bit late. Okay, I'm going to mute everybody. We'll just do a quick warm up. Okay, I'll just mute you all, and then if you just want to stand up and press the space bar if you need to speak. Let's stand up and we'll just get going. So we're just going to get the shoulders, roll those shoulders forwards and backwards and just get them all nice and relaxed. So that's it. And the head sideways, forwards, backwards. Just stretch out any stiffness in there and then just leave it relaxed. Okay, good. We're going to hiss for 8, 12, 16. So let's breathe, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Breathe, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. 8 with the second full out. So breathe, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Once more, breathe. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Hi, Ollie. Good to see you. We're going to do a rupatuka. You know, Ollie, you say it back to me. And rupatuka. Shh, 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 shh. Ch, 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 ch. S, 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 s. Okay, we're going to sing together. And it is zing-ding-a-ding, zing-ding-a-ding. Oh, let me just turn this around a minute. Sing. And here we go. Zing-ding-a-ding. 3, 4. Zing-ding-a-ding, 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 zing. 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 Marvellous. And now, balambalai-o, arms in the air at the top. And balambalai-o, 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 balambalai-o. Balai-o, balambalai-o, 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 balambalai-o. Last one. Balambalai-o, balambalai-o. Marvellous. Now the one that works your lips and your teeth. Diddle-lay-lee-law, diddle-eh-e-or. So lay with a wide mouth, lee with a wide mouth side to side, and law, tall mouth. Diddle-ay-lee-law, 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 lee. Okay. Diddle-ay-lee-law, 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 lee. And diddle-ay-lee-law, 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 lee. 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 Diddle-ay-lee-law, diddle-lay-lee, Lord diddle-lay-lee, lordy. Diddle-lay-lee, Lord diddle-lay-lee, Lord diddle-lay-lee, lordy. Last one. Diddle-lay-lee, Lord diddle-lay-lee, Lord diddle-lay-lee, lordy. Marvellous. And to finish we'll do the ee-ya, ee-ya, he. Punch, punch, punch from the diaphragm. Lots of work from the diaphragm here. E-ya, 3, 4. E-ya, E-ya, he, E-ya, 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 he, E-ya, 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 he, E-ya, 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 last one. Splendido. Now we're going to sing together. What have we got? Where's my agenda? Here we are. Nolo mortem peccatoris. Peccadoris. Nolo mortem peccadoris. As the Americans may well say. Okay, here we go. Let me just make sure I'm sharing everything. Yep. Just tell me if you can't hear this very soon. Such a lovely piece, that one of my faves. Oh, and applause too. I was going to say, I can see one of you looking for the music. I'm sorry I didn't wait long enough for you to find it. But I was going to say, what I've done is I've put in, if you look in the chat, if you can't find the piece of music, just click the link in the chat. We're going to do If Ye Love Me now. So either find the music or just click that link, which will bring it up on the screen, so it'll be there. Okay, here's If Ye Love Me. Here's our F. If ye love me. If ye love me. Marvellous. Oh, and more applause. Oh. And then Come My Way, My Truth, My Life again. We haven't done. Oh, hang on. Wait for it, machine. Come My Way, that marvellous piece of Harris. William Harris, who only died in 1976. I thought he died in about 1920. I didn't realise as a little boy singing this at Coventry Cathedral in about 1968 that William Harris, I thought, he was just one of those lovely old composers like Stamford and Wood and Harris, and I thought, Harris is very good. I didn't realise he was still alive. Anyway, here we are. This is Come My Way, My Truth, My Life. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, thank you. Last time we recorded the video of Saturday Fathers, and as you know, we recorded the video, the rest of it. So I'm just going to play that. You may well have seen it on the. I hope you've seen it by now, but I'm just going to play it to us. We can enjoy it together. This is Saturday Fathers as sung by you, my friends. Here we are.
Here's to Saturday, here's to Saturday,
here's to the Saturday Fathers you see at McDonald's and such, the ones who are not above bribery, spoiling that little too much, the ones in the queue for the movies, nobody's desperate to see. Here's to the Saturday Fathers, glamorous and generous and free.
Here's to Saturday, here's to Saturday, here's to the Saturday Fathers, wearing that air of disgrace, pushing the swings at the playground from behind so you don't see their face, not talking much about granny, sweaty in yesterday's shower. Here's to the Saturday fathers, hearing about friends they can't meet, whose one single dread is the silence, the boredom that signals defeat, handing them back on the doorstep. Here's to the toneless exchange. Here's to the Saturday fathers, remote and unsettling and strange.
Here's to the Saturday fathers, not dragging they have in the week, the 6 o'clock hugs which are laden, with feelings too frantic to speak,
The dads who must make do with courtesy, and if they want more than that stuff, here's to the Saturday fathers,
punished much more than enough.
That's come out quite well, I think. The did you see? I put it on our webpage. The Kit Harvey. I sent it to him, and he said, "Just lovely. Thank you so much to you and to all of the singers for bringing it off, despite such difficult constraints. Kiss, 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 kiss." He's very flamboyant. You're lucky you got away with like 5 kisses. It's usually a lot more. But no, he was very chuffed. He thought we did a really nice job on it. So he's very happy anyway. And so are we. Okay, we're gonna have a look at this is what we looked at. Yeah, sorry you're not on that video, Elaine. That was a real shame. Because you're on the tape. You're singing on it. You just weren't at the meeting where we record it, I'm afraid. Next time.
It was great to get a message from an original Crofton singer, age 92. Say he'd heard it and enjoyed it.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who was that? I've forgotten the names. I did see that.
Called Jeff Crome, I think he was called.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He's still going, as is the original founder conductor, I believe.
Is that the one you sent round, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. Yes. Yeah.
I mean, amazing, really, isn't it? 92. Still going strong.
It's absolutely brilliant. Ah, John's here. We should try and get all of these people together, you know. Be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, see how many founders we could get together. They sort of did that with Swingles once when we were in Paris. The original group came along to a gig, and we got the sort of the original 60s and the sort of early 90s sort of got together. But there was no concerted effort to get all those in between because, of course, we were in Paris, so it wouldn't work. But we could do it. We could have a little. Anyway, let's wait till the pandemic's over. We're going to have a look. Go on, sorry, Elaine. Go on.
I think that was the week of the grandchildren. I think that's what it was, because I think I've only missed one.
Yeah. No, it was a shame.
Never mind.
Well, we'll do more. We'll do more, and you'll be on all of them.
I'm not too vain.
No. Could superimpose you on actually later. Just have you come dancing across, you know. It's all possible, isn't it, Hugh, on Adobe? Well, if you've got the patience. Actually, to be honest, there was something really funny happened in the middle of that. Elizabeth's singing, and she's right in the middle, and then you could see her going like this, and then she starts singing again. It's like there's a glitch in the thing, and she's just like miles out with it now till the end. So I had to chop her out of the middle, and make a separate video of Elizabeth, and then move from where she got out, move it along, and then superimpose it. It's all a bit tedious. Anyway, it's worth doing because it looks a lot better. We're going to look at which is this one. What are you doing the rest of your life? We looked at this last time but we suddenly realise there's quite a lot of really tricky corners. Now I'm looking around. There are no sopranos here. It's a bit. I'll go through with a cursory thing with sopranos because I'm not sure if any sopranos, Elizabeth or Joe, might be watching this rehearsal later, so I'm not sure. But I won't spend a lot of time on sopranos. But I was going to start with sopranos. At the bottom of page 2 is where we're going to start. I'm going to start playing from bar 22, and then it's going to be that little chromatic passage, you know, the one that goes this thing. All that little bit. While you're finding it, I'm going to play the sopranos only, bar 22. Oh, hang on. I need to share again, don't I? Yeah, I always forget to do this after the video. Right, here we go.
All begin and end with me. I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of gold and forests of the night. And when you stand before the candles on a cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make.
And that's where we're going to. Okay, so that you can see that's the tricky little soprano-y bit. Okay, I'm going to do the altos now. We have got a couple of you here, so it's worth doing. This is the same place. You're going from, it'll be begin. This is bar 22 is where we're going to start.
Begin with me, all begin and end with me. I want to see your face, every kind of light, in fields and forests of night. And when you stand, oh, let me hear the wish tomorrow's deep.
Okay, we're going to there. Yeah, you got the enharmonic change in the middle as well. We all have that actually. It gets into so many sharps and then switches to flats, and double flats for tenors. I'm noticing. We're going to have a look at the tenors now. The same thing. This is bar 22. So, okay, this is bar 22 tenors.
All begin and end with me. I want to see your face, every kind of light, fields of night. And when you stand before the cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the wish you make.
Okay, I might just do that once more. That's really quite tricky. Just once more. Altos, are you singing along? Are you finding it all right? What I'll do is I'll just play the altos and tenors to get you going so that you can at least sing along, and I'll just fade you out.
Begin with me, all begin and end with me. I want to see your face, every kind of light, fields of night. And when you stand before the cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the wish you make.
Okay. It's nasty, isn't it, that? Okay, now we're going to do the basses. Oh, what's going on? Sorry. Here we are. Bass is the same thing, which is, what is it? Gin. Here we are. Gin.
Begin with me. I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of night. And when you stand before the candles, hear the silence make tomorrow.
And yes, I'm sorry. The bar 32 is a little bit. I'll try and sort that out actually a little bit better on this recording. I might just time stretch some things, but it's the other parts all take a breath. It'll be fine when we're in performance because we can hear each other and you'll hear the others taking a breath. It's just a bit difficult doing it with a click track. The difficult bar, I think, bass is for you. Is bar 24. I went it's just suddenly out of the blue. We'll do the beginning bit again, basses. I think the rest of it is fairly easy, but let's use it once more, basses.
In with me, I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of night, and when you stand before the candles, with a silent wish you make.
Okay, silent wish. There won't be a breakdown. Okay, let's do tenors and basses together. Just see how we get on with that.
With me, all begin and end with me. I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of night, and when you stand before the candle, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make tomorrow.
Okay, I'm going to put everybody in now. I'll turn the sopranos down a bit so they're not actually here. Don't want to hear too much of them, but you need to get used to having them in your ear. Okay, bar 22, everybody, please.
With me, all begin and end with me. I want to see your face
every
in every kind of light,
and forces of night,
and when you stand before the candle, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make tomorrow.
Marvellous, okay. I'm going to wind on to the next section, which is like that, which is bar 64, I believe, or is it just before that? I want to see. There's bar 64, which is. Let me just find it in here. Is it this bit?
I want to see.
Okay, that's the bit. Okay, so I've got it. I'll just for the hell of it, I'm going to play the soprano part just as I've said before. I'll play it. This is from bar 64 exactly. Or I want to. I'm going to start there on that note. And this is soprano. Just sing along if you can with it. The piano will be playing.
I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of gold and forests of the night, and when you stand before the candles on a cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make, those tomorrows when.
Okay, and then we're on to the next bit. That's the soprano sorted. Right, now let's have the altos. The same bit. So I'll let the sopranos sing their first note, which is this note. I don't. So I want to. So you'll hear the sopranos sing their first couple of notes, and then you hit hot on their heels. Altos here. Okay, on the second beat.
I want to see your face, every kind of light, in fields of the night, and when you stand, oh, let me hear the wish tomorrow's eve.
Okay, Actually, I'm going to start a little bit before that. I think that's really difficult picking up where we were. I'll go back about a bar before that. So this is the end of page, whatever it is, page 5, just the end of page 5. You'll hear the sopranos with you to begin with.
And with me, I want to see your face, every kind of light in fields of the night, and when you stand. Oh, let me hear the wish tomorrow.
Okay, let's do the tenors, the same thing. This will be basically, where am I going from? Just see exactly where. I'm going to do the whole of the last bar of page 5. I hope that's it. Yeah, last bar of page 5, tenors. You'll hear the last bar of page 5.
And with thee, I want to see your face in every kind of light, fields of night, and when you stand before the cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the wish you make, GB.
I was going to say, you don't very often see this, do you, in bar 69, D sharp, D natural, D flat. There's usually the composer has the politeness to give you one of those in a slightly different accidental, but that's what it sort of really needs to be. I'm afraid we're going from sharp key and modulating through to flat key, so it does end up having to be that. I'll play that to you once more, so I know you've heard it. Same place, last bar of page 5.
And with thee, I want to see your face in every kind of light, fields of night, and when you stand before the cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the wish you make.
I was going to say when sometimes the accidental just changes and the note doesn't go, it's not entirely obvious just looking at it whether it goes up or down, is it? It's like it was a sharp and then all of a sudden there's a natural, it's going to go down. If it was a flat and it's a natural, it's going to go up. So it might be just worth putting a little arrow in. Some of those sort of take you by surprise, really. Bass is same thing, last bar of page 5. Here we go.
I want to see your face, every kind of light in fields of night, and when you stand before the candles on a cake, here you may.
Okay. It should do that once more just so now you've heard it. Just make sure you got it.
I want to see your face, every kind of light in fields of night, and when you stand before the candles on a cake,
Okay, let's try the tenors and basses together. Then we'll put everything together. Same thing, last bar 5.
And with thee, I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of night, and when you stand before the candles on a let me be the one to hear the wish you make.
Okay, let's try it with everybody. Sopranos will still be turned down. This will be the last bar of 5 though. Here we go.
And with thee, I want to see your face in every kind of light,
Okay, now the next bit we're going to look at is another tricky little bit, is bar 48. Okay, if we go back to the bottom of page 4, that's another little rogue area. It's where basically the tune goes into the basses and the tenors. I'm just going to, the tune starts in bar 48 in the basses. What are you doing? What are you doing? And now it goes straight to the tenors. Doing the rest of your life, tenors. North and south and east and west of your life. I have only a request. Back to the basses of your life, that you spend it all with me. And then basses on bar 56. Now seasons is back to the tenors. Seasons and the times of your days. And the times of your days. Of your days. And then it should be all begin and end with me. I goes to the basses. Days. So that should be a long note. Days is on the long note of days is where it goes back to the basses in bar 61. Rhymes of your in the tenors, and then days basses. You can see that crescendo. The crescendo is in there merely because you're pulling the tune back to you. Okay, I'm going to do the basses on their own first, just for this little section. What are you doing the rest of your life? I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me. Still got the tune. All the seasons, times of your days, and the dimes of your days. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. It's sorry. Okay, that's I should have. I've got it on loop back. Sorry, I didn't realise I've got it. It's always disconcerting. I wonder what's happened when that happens. Makes me jump. So expecting it not to do that. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'll leave that for now. No, I won't. I'm going to go from halfway through where we just got to. So I'm going to run this exactly from bar 56 basses. All the seasons, time, and you've got the tune on. All the sea, and then his sons is not you. All the seasons, times of your days, and the dimes of your days, the rhymes of your days, all begin and end with me. And then we're into that bit we were just looking at before. Great, okay. So tenors, the same thing. And you'll find that you've got bits of tune and bits not. Okay, so this is from the same place. It's bar 48. Doing the rest of your life, north and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me. Seasons and the times of your days are the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all begin and end with me. And then we're so good. Okay, do those two parts together. So bass and tenor. Let's just make sure. And then, as I say, there's no sort of exact science to it, but it's just that. So in some way, when you're singing the tune, I need to know you're singing the tune. You need to know you're singing the tune. It's just that sort of feeling that you've got it there. Okay, here we go. What are you doing the rest of your life? North and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me. Spend it all with
seasons and the times of our days are the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all begin and end with me. And end with me.
Sorry, I forgot to turn myself back on. Okay, altos, let's do that same bit. This is bar 48.
You, what are you doing? North and east, west of your life, I have one request, that you spend it all with me, all the seasons of your days are the times of your days. Let the rhymes all begin and end with me. I want.
And then we're into that bit that we know. Yeah, it's sort of a bit uppy downy, isn't it, that part? Let's just do that one once more, just make sure you've got that in your brain. Do sing along, everybody else, if you can. I might just have the others on just to begin with, just to get you going, and then I'll fade you all out.
What are you doing? The rest.
Are you doing north and east, west of your life? I have one request, that you spend it all with me, all the seasons of your days are the times of your days. Let the rhymes all begin and end with me.
Okay, there's a different word, isn't there, in the last bar of page 4, and I can't remember if what Helen sang was what we decided was a... I'm just looking at the word, what are you doing north and west of your life? What does she sing? Is it... Did you notice what she sang? I think it's slightly different. Let me just
She
run it.
sings north and west, and we've only got and west.
Sorry, she sings north and...
She sings north and west. Oh, hang on. She sings.
Let's just hear it,
What
just
are
hear
you
it.
doing, north and?
You, are you doing north and east, west of your life?
Okay, the words you've got written are right. West of your life. So it seemed exactly the same as the sopranos. That's what we did. When we listened to it, we thought, oh, she's singing east and the others are west. It just doesn't make sense. It just gets in each other's way. Okay, I'm going to put the sopranos back on there, not too heavily, because there's none of them here. But we'll just do altos and sopranos together so you get the idea. Tenors and basses, I'll just start you off on it. You've got the tune. Try and keep it going underneath. Be good practice.
What are you doing? The rest of your life.
North and east, west of your life, I have only one request, that you spend it all with me, all the seasons of your days are the times of your days. Let the rhymes all begin and end with me. I want.
Okay, let's put everybody together on that little bit. So. this was the bit I think the sopranos wanted to do. So I'll do this when they're back, but there's no point in spending a lot of time on it now. Okay, so from the same place, bar 48, everybody equally. Here we go.
What are you doing the rest of your life? North and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life. That you spend it all with me. All the seasons and the times of our days are the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all begin and end with me. I want to sing.
Okay, we're into that little bit that we've done before. I'm going to go on now to the bit at the end of that page. We're going to go from the bottom of page 6 to the end now. We're just going to do that little section, and then we'll just run the whole thing through. So, as always, I'll just start with the sopranos, just so you got the idea of what's going on. This is bar 72.
Those tomorrows waiting deep in your eyes, in a world of love you keep in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two.
Okay, pretty tune. Right, we'll take the sopranos off now. We're doing the altos now. What's the word? Tomorrow. We're going from that bar. I'll give you actually... No, I'll just go straight in there. Just tomorrow's work.
Tomorrow's in your eyes, in a world in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two, through all of my life, and for all of my life, I recall of my life with you, all of my life with you.
Okay, sorry to cut you short there. Tenor's the same thing. This is you make deep in. This is bar... No, where are we going from? Yeah, 72, bar 72. Turn it up a little bit, blimey. The piano's louder than you. I don't know why. Okay, tenors. You make
deep in your eyes, in a world in your eyes. I'll awaken what's in your eyes. A kiss or two through all of my life for
good. I'm going to do the basses, and then I'm going to do the altos and tenors together, because you're quite important together as a little pair. Okay, same thing, basses. Well, this is your... So, make and make. Bar 78, 72, here we go. Why is that so incredibly quiet? Okay, bar 70, make. Maybe I need to go one bit before.
Deep in your eyes, keep in your eyes, I'll awaken in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two through all my life, and for my life recall my life with you.
Okay, that's very straightforward at the end. There was something I was going to say. I can't remember what it was now. Doesn't matter, it can't be that important. I'm going to do the tenors and the altos together as promised. This little partnership in the middle quite often works this way.
Wish tomorrow deep in your eyes, in a world in your eyes, I'll awaken what's in your eyes.
It may take a kiss
or two through all of my life, all of my life, all I recall, all of my life with you, all of my life with you.
Bit James Bond at the end, isn't it? I know what I was going to say to you, basses. Just be careful on this. The second line of the last page, you've got this sort of all my life and for my life in da, da. It's all semitones. Da. It's all this little bit. My life and for my life, recall my life with you. It's all semitones. So just watch that. Don't go a bit flat. And it's easy with the piano playing and the tape obviously running. Keep us all there. Okay, we're going to do the let's do everybody together. That's everybody from there to the end. This is bar 72 exactly. And
Wish tomorrow's waiting deep in your eyes. In a world of love you keep in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two through
okay, let's run it from the beginning. We'll just run all the way through it, and then we'll put it to bed. Now, there's a little... Oh, what happens at the beginning? I play something. I'll give you a little... Okay, there's... 2, 3, 4, and then we're in. Okay, so a little bit of piano introduction. And then I'm going to take the piano off, so it's just a cappella. Okay, it's been playing gently along in the background. I'm going to take it off now.
Do 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 do. you doing the rest of your
life?
North and south and east and west of your life? I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me.
That you spend it all with me.
All the seasons and the times of your days, all the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all begin and end with me. All begin and end with me.
I want
to see your face every kind in fields and forests of night, and when you stand before the candles of the cave, oh, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make. Those tomorrows waiting deep in your eyes, in a world of love you keep in your arms. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two through all my life. Summer, winter, spring, and fall of my life. All I ever will recall of my love, my life is all of my life with you.
What are you doing the rest of your life? North and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me. Spend it all with me. All the seasons and the times of our days are the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all begin and end with me. And end with me. I want to see your face in every kind of light.
Forest of the night, and when you stand before the candles of the cave, oh, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make. Those tomorrows waiting deep in your eyes, in a world of love you keep in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. Take a kiss or two through all my life. Summer, winter, spring, and fall of my life. What I ever will recall of my love, my life with you. All of my life with you.
Marvellous. The marvellous Michel Legrand. I went to see him in 1979 on my own at the London Symphony Orchestra, and Michel Legrand were performing at the Festival Hall. I went to see him. I've got a little quiz for you. This is a spot the tune again, and it's in the bass part. Am I sharing everything? Have a listen to this. I'll play it. This is with 4 parts. Remember, it's in the bass part, so basses might have a slight advantage, and line ones has an advantage if he was there on Monday. And Elaine, were you there on Monday? Oh, blimey. Okay, well, don't shout it out, will you? Here we go. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Okay, those who know it don't shout it out. That was in 4 parts. Any ideas? We're going to go to the 3-part version now. So the awkward tenor part, which is in the cross rhythm, has gone. 1 and a 2. Okay, that was the 3-part version. How are we doing?
Is it? Are we allowed to answer?
Don't say, because I'm going to play. Right. Just let's see if everybody. Just keep it yourself where you got it. But I'm hoping some of you should have it by now. I'm going to do the 2-part version now, so it's only the tune in the bass and one other part, alto, I think. Oh, go on, play. 1 and a 2. Okay, and for those who are still struggling, here it is just on its own. Okay, now if you haven't got it now, then there's nothing I can do for you. My Bonnie lies over the ocean, of course. Who got it on 1? Who got it with all 4 parts? Anyway, oh, Ollie, well done. Oh, Elaine, you heard it on Monday, didn't you? Did you get it on Monday at 1?
I got it on 1 on Monday, yes.
Oh, well done, yeah, okay. And who got it on 2? Who got it on 2? Well done, Ollie. Who got it? Oh, you got it on 2, Peter, yeah. Who got it on 3? Who needed to get it on 3? No, Diane, you still haven't got it on 3. So you had to wait until we played it on 4. Hey, I tell you what, something we noticed is if you're listening on little speakers on a computer, hearing the bass part is quite difficult. You know, it's high frequencies on the computer speakers, and it's all on the low ones. So it's like giving you a picture in infrared, asking you to have a look at it.
Monday was the first time. This Monday was the first time I'd got it the first time round, though.
Oh, well done.
I do think that encouraging us to listen helps to train the ear. Yeah,
I've done the last bit. Now you know what it is. I'm just going to play it once more. So now you know, bum 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 is what you're listening for. Just see if you can hear it now. 1 and a 2. Can you hear it now? Yeah, good. Okay, it makes life a little bit easier. It's 9:20. I was going to run through those. I don't think I'm going to bother. I was going to run through those 3, or maybe we've just got time. Maybe we'll just do that. You know the 3 Alfred Lord Tennyson songs that would Ring Out While Bells, which we sort of started before lockdown, and we've looked at. I've got them ready to rehearse, but I'm not going to rehearse them tonight because we haven't got time. But I thought we could just run those 3. Now the order they go when we do them. Oh, I've got them in the wrong order on here. It always starts with Now Sleeps a Crimson Petal. Ring Out While Bells goes in the middle as a sort of contrast. And Alfred Lord Tennyson himself said, if you ever publish a collection of my poetry, the one that goes at the end is Crossing the Bar. That is the last one. So I think we can't put Crossing the Bar anywhere other than at the end, because that's what he always wanted at the end. So it goes Now Sleeps, Ring Out While Bells, and Crossing the Bar. And I'm hoping we haven't forgotten these, because we had sort of got them up to scratch before we started. Anyway, here they go. This is Now Sleeps the Crimson Petal.
Now sleeps
crimson petals,
now the whites.
Nor waves the cypress in the palace walk, nor winks the goldfin in the porphyry font. The firefly wakens, waken thou with me. Now droops the milk-white peacock like a ghost, and like a ghost she glimmers onto me. Now lies the earth all Danai to the stars, and all thy heart lies open, all thy heart lies open unto me. Now slides the silent meteor on, and leaves a shining furrow, as thy thoughts in me now falls, the lily all her sweetness up, and slips into the bosom of the lake. So for thyself, my dearest, so for thyself, my dearest thou, and slip into my bosom, and be lost, and be lost in me.
Okay, so I should have given you the first note, shouldn't I? So you have to guess what it was. This is Ring Out While Bells, then. So I've got no counting. That's the only thing I haven't. So you don't know when it's going to start, but you know what note it's going to start on now. Ring out. Okay. Ring, ring. Okay, we go.
Ring out, ring out, ring out, ring out, ring out, ring out, the frost, ring out, while the year is high, ring out, white bells, ring out, ring out, ring
there's one or two changes which I should have warned you about since we printed that up. The one on the website I think is right. I was just following it through. I think I've made all the changes on there. If you want to just check it through, I'll print new copies anyway, so don't worry about it by the time we come to it. Okay, and Crossing the Bar, pretty one to finish. Here we go. Oh, now what key is this one? Sunset. There's our F major. Here we go, Sunset.
Sunset and evening star, and one clear call for me, and may there be no mourning of the bar, when I put out to sea. Such a tide as moving seems asleep to fall for sound, when that which from out the boundless deep turns again home. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell.
I've got one more piece for you this evening, which is Polly Wolly Doodle, which we haven't done, I don't think, on Zoom yet. I was just looking through my records. I don't think we've sung it on Zoom. It's a long time since we've sung it. I hope you haven't forgotten it, because it's a rather good one. And this is it did it really well on this night here. This is us singing it, I think, in long time ago, year before COVID. The year before COVID. I remember all those days. Here we go. This is Polly Wolly. Sing, Polly. Sing, Polly. If you haven't got it, I'll plonk it up into the I've just put it away. Why did I do that? Give me 2 seconds. Crofton's sing along. Polly Wolly Doodle. Here it is. I'm putting a link into the chat if anybody wants to. That's it. If you haven't got the copy of it, and there's no reason why you should. Here we go. Polly Wolly Doodle. So sing, Polly. Here we go. Oh, go on, play. Sing, Polly. Polly Wolly Doodle. Polly Wolly Doodle. Singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Polly Wolly. Polly Wolly Doodle. Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Polly Wolly sing. Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Very well. Very well. Very, very. Oh, I'm off to Lucy and I'm off to see my Wasn't bad. It had its moments, didn't it? There were one or two awkward moments. Jackie's just saying she's she had a second. Jackie couldn't. Kept getting thrown off this evening for some reason. I think it's something. I think a bandwidth must have been something strange up. But she had a second jab today, so she's not feeling fantastic. Hey, how many people have been second jabbed here? Yes, and Lime was
yesterday.
Elaine, yeah.
No, day before yesterday.
Ollie, you've had your first one?
No, I would quite appreciate a first one.
Yeah, I know.
Not had that yet.
Oh, we're all swanning around here, completely. You'll be all right. It won't affect you if you get it anyway.
I still keep getting offered them from Waltham Forest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Give it to Ollie.
Yeah, you can have my spare one.
Ollie, you're so young, you see. It's
it.
One of the disadvantages to being young. There aren't many, but that is one of them. You'll get it soon. Peter, where are you up to? First one?
I've had one, yeah. I've got another one in June, which is not long now, is it?
Oh, no, it's a couple of days away, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that, with the restrictions, Hugh, you've had to stop doing church rehearsals. I can't believe it. It's actually gone backwards, hasn't it?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're allowed a choir of 6.
Sorry?
We're allowed a choir of 6.
Are you doing that? Are you going to have a choir of 6?
We're intending to break the law and have all of us.
Yeah.
That's
we'll
not
have
a choir,
6 on one half and 6 on the other half.
That's a sextet then, isn't it, rather than a choir, I suppose?
Yes.
Well, Hugh's the conductor, not the singer, although he happens to be singing.
Yeah.
It's just such nonsense, isn't it? It's not proven why.
No. But somebody, I was at a recording session today, and the producer his friend is a very big friend of Oliver Dowden, so he was compelling his friend to go and speak to Oliver. He was going to do it and just say you've got to issue the evidence now to say why you've done this to all these clients. Oh dear, John can't see us. We can see you, John, and we can read your notes, but we can't hear you. He can't see anyone. Oh dear, I'm sorry. We take our hats off to you too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks for coming, John. Yes.
Nice to see you, John.
It's frustrating, isn't it? This.
Yes.
Well, this is the reason we've got to get back. This never happens in rehearsals. We never have a week where John can't see us in Bancroft.
No.
And he doesn't usually wear a hat, does he?
No. Well, I think
that's the problem. Take your hat off, John.
Hope the roof stops leaking.
Looks a bit like Inspector Clouseau. She says it's only... Well, no, that's the wrong thing. Anyway, hopefully Oliver Dowden will either publish it. I think they're going to get such a backlash from it that they will have to release us soon. Although somebody was saying today the data doesn't seem to be going in the right direction, infections-wise. It's not looking fantastic. They're hoping it was going to be on a steady decrease.
But then they said they had 10,000 people at Wembley singing at the football match. So
yes, I know. Keep doing this, don't they? And they've had those experiments where people mingled. But it might end up being that we, if you're vaccinated, and we will be. I know Ollie isn't yet, but by September, we will all be double vaccinated, I'm sure. And then if we take COVID tests as well, I don't see why we can't just have a rehearsal. We're vaccinated, we're all clear of it. It really is running such a small risk when you consider the risks they have run, and when the stuff we're hearing now about what the sort of cavalier.
The most recent I heard about the AstraZeneca was that it responded that the Indian variant was covered by the AstraZeneca, which is hopeful. Yeah,
I heard that. It's good.
And I think, I mean, for me, it's great. I get to see you guys for as long as we carry on meeting on Zoom. But no, in general, I just wish for everyone to be back to real life singing and.
Is there a choir you can join there, Elaine?
There will be. There's lots going on in Abergavenny, but of course it's all on hold, so I can't kind of get stuck in.
Is Philip going to get one going there?
Oh, goodness knows. I mean, he's already... We literally, out of this window behind me, across the road is the churchyard, and he's already... Obviously, we knew the vicar because we'd done the baptisms of the grandchildren here and so on, but the vicar, I think the day we moved in, he stuck his head in and said, you know, if you want a key to the church to practice the organ, you know, that's fine.
Great.
And we'd love you to play for the services, but obviously we haven't got a budget. So
Yeah.
Philip said, well, I don't want... He said, well, I don't want the commitment, but if you're happy for me to come and play when I'm around, that's fine. I'll happily practice the organ, and that's my payment, sort of thing. So,
Yeah, oh, that's nice.
but there are people in the village. It's a very kind of friendly village, and there are
Great.
people who are saying, well, won't it be nice if we can get together and sing? And, you know, so I don't know. We'll see. But there
Oh,
are
sure
lots
you
of
will.
choirs. There's lots of choirs in Abergavenny and Usk and Monmouth.
Then he needs
so.
to get his sang.
Sangerstevner.
Yeah.
Well,
He needs to get one of those together then.
Well, yeah, and I mean the Eisteddfod is in dire straits, and we've got a friend up in North Wales, near Llangollen, who is involved in the Eisteddfod and is saying, well, could we do something? You know, what would they call it? Sangerstedford,
Yeah.
a non-competitive. So
Yeah, nice.
I think I don't know. We'll just sort of wait and see how things unfold. But I mean, it's just it's nice
Well,
to have got here.
Maybe
Crofton's
Crofton's
holiday coming up as well, I think.
Yes.
Pardon?
We need a Crofton's holiday, don't we?
Well, and it is a lovely.
It would be
It's,
nice.
I mean, I say, you know, I'm here, but it is a lovely area to visit anyway, and there's lots going on, and there's lots of sort of pretty walks, and you know.
Well, there's some bed and
churches.
breakfasts in the village, and
Yeah,
Come
there's-
borrow the guide tent.
There's
oh
there's
goodness.
there's Airbnb, and there's a friend who does several Airbnbs, and I mean we hired a house just up the road one Christmas, in which sleeps 8, and you know it's possible to do. So yeah, I
See,
see.
I think it'd be lovely, wouldn't it, if Crofton's could just
And do you
do
know-
one concert one Saturday
Yeah.
down in Wales.
Do you
and-
know, if you
come
came
back
down,
Sunday.
they would bite your hand off to have a concert in Sir David's over the road.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they'd feed you, you know, they'd feed you and
Oh, it's so
and, you
nice.
know, open up the village hall. I mean, the village hall has a bar night once a month. You know, we haven't got a pub, but we've got a village hall that has a bar. You know, so
It sounds perfect.
it's great.
Isn't it?
It's good fun. But they do seem to support things that are put on. So we're gradually,
Well,
gradually.
maybe
getting
we
there.
should put that on our plan. Hey, Greg,
yeah.
you, committee.
I mean, I think
How
the
about
vicar,
that? Let's put it
yeah,
together.
the vicar would be,
it'd be
the
lovely.
local community would be very welcoming. It's a
Oh.
lovely little church. I'll send you
Yeah.
some pictures.
Yes, do. Yes, no, and
Yeah.
we'll plan to do that soon. Well, as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Going back to vaccination dates,
Yeah.
our daughter has got one now, and she's only 31, so they
Oh.
really
Oh,
are
gosh.
coming down in age.
It's about
Yes.
Ollie's age. What are you, Ollie? You in your 20s still? Are you? What
Yeah,
are you?
24.
24. Yeah, you see,
Too
it's
long,
got to
Ollie.
go
Once you-
quite young to get to Ollie.
Once you get into your 30s, it's fairly ubiquitous. My
Oh dear.
my daughter-in-law
Ollie.
and son, of course, he's in the RAF and she's a hospital worker, so they were both done quite early on.
Yes.
But
Well, they are going to get everybody done. And
Yeah.
it will. It won't. It won't be forever.
no,
But,
that's
yeah,
right. And there'll be boosters in the autumn, they're saying, aren't there? Yeah.
And
So-
they'll adapt it when the new strains come
Yeah,
along. It'll be like
yeah.
a flu jab, but
Flu,
we'll all have
I
to
think
have it.
so. Yeah.
Anyway, look, it's lovely to see you all, my friends.
Thank you.
and,
Thank
well,
you.
we'll see you. We won't see you. We were meant to be seeing each other in person very soon, but we'll keep our eye on this. It may change on June the 21st. There is another announcement, isn't there?
Yeah,
So
it's supposed to be all restrictions are
yes,
lifted then.
yeah, but obviously it's not gone the way we thought this time. Quite.
Yeah.
Certainly for us, it hasn't. So we'll have to watch this space. But I really think that
Getting too much, isn't
yes.
it?
Well,
It's not.
Yeah, and if you don't have I mean, I don't know, can't work out the dates, but if you don't have another Zoom, then
Yeah.
remember we're over here, and you'd be very
Yes.
welcome, and just
Yeah.
sort of.
Tremendous.
Oh, we'd love to do
we'll-
that, Elaine. Yeah.
we-
You have to
we-
come and sing with us when we do that.
Well, I'll try and keep
When the
up
whole
with
forest choir come down as well.
Well, that would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have done that sort of thing. My brother-in-law has a choir in Matlock. I don't know Line Ones or Elaine. I don't know if you were in the choir when we went up there. His Fishpond choir, they're a sort of pub choir. They just sort of, mostly from memory. So it was a great partnership. So we went up there and did a concert. They did the first half and then we did the second. And then they came down to London a few months later. and we did the first half, and then they took it away. It was a really nice way of doing it because you get a good audience in a part of the world you've never been to.
Yeah.
There's no way Forest Choir would go up to Derbyshire and get an audience like that.
No.
And there's no way they'd come down to London, and it's lovely to hear the other choir. It's such a fun thing to do.
That was the
Choirs are such
idea.
lovely
That was
people.
the idea behind the Sangerstevna, that people would sing to each
Yes.
other and provide the audience for each other, and
Yes,
it
absolutely
worked very
perfect.
well for some years. But of course, it came to an end with all of this lark. So.
Well, yes, I know. That's. Well, I think it'd be perfect. He gets one going in Wales. We'll come and support
We'll
that
see.
as well.
We'll see. Yeah,
that'd be
but
lovely.
yeah. He doesn't want to tread on anyone else's toes either. I think there's quite a few around, so we'll find out as things start to open up. We'll find out what's around and perhaps join something first to sort of support the local.
It is difficult,
area.
I'm sure of that. Yeah. Anyway, give Philip our best, won't you?
We'll do. Yes. Yeah.
Lovely to see you all. And John, sorry you couldn't see us this week. And Bonnie soir.
Bonnie soir.
Mali
Do you mind?
Lovely to see you anyway. Yeah.
Bye, John.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
Elizabeth
thanks for all your
Tunnicliffe says
work.
apologies she couldn't come. Teacher assessed grades were in today, so so she's been busy. Anyway,
thanks-
see you soon. Yeah.
And thanks for all your work, Jonathan.
Oh, my
Yeah,
pleasure.
thank you.
My pleasure. Lovely to
Thanks.
see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes,
Bye then.
bye for now.